huge.
Oh
I think if we restructure this and clear up some more cap space, that would be amazing. I would still, I mean, the 14th overall.
I don't know what we're going to get for an offer for him now, because technically,
at this point, it's not even worth it.
No, because to be honest with you, that was such a great offer.
We're not going to get anywhere near that kind of deal, unless we get the Jalen Carter deal that we've seen.
See, they're talking about right now. They're back in the running for Linderbaum again.
The Ravens.
Mm-hmm. Well, because the money they would have spent on Maxx, they can put extra towards him now.
Yeah, because they offered Linderbaum more money than us, right?
Yep. If Maxx wants to be a Raider, it will make us better. We just need to work this money. Yeah, but here's the thing: is that relationship soured? I mean, a lot of fans were happy he was gone.
I don't think it's soured.
Dude, people were burning their jerseys because he left.
I see one guy burn a jersey that wasn't even a Raider fan.
It doesn't matter, but still, I mean, people were still pissed over this, that he left us, and the way he left us, and the whole Flock Nation thing, how he busted balls with that one too.
I don't know. I don't think it's soured.
I mean, how much is he going to want to come back here now too, to be honest with you? Because he had supposedly already had talks with Mark Davis that they had agreed to part ways months ago.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, if Linderbaum backs out, I'm going to be heated too.
I'll tell you one guy that's happy as a pig and shit. Joe Burrow, because now he doesn't have to deal. He can get 2 games with a lesser talent on the defense he's going to play.
Dude, what the? Oh, and the Jets signed in Nahshon Wright? That's fucked. I just seen that.
Oh, my God. What's up, X-Pod?
Whoa, dude. This is insane. I don't think he did, Ja.
This is crazy.
Yeah, Baltimore. I think this is pure Baltimore buyer remorse.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was doing my show, and all of a sudden Jason popped in down below, and he goes, "Hey," I said, "What?" He goes, "Breaking news." I'm like, "What?" I thought he was busting my balls. Baltimore's backing out of the deal with us for Crosby. I'm like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, right." He's like, "No, I'm serious." I'm like, "No." And then I started seeing everything starting to move around, and then you call me. As soon as you call me, I'm like, "Oh shit, it's for real." I'm like, because you don't normally just call me like that out of the blue, knowing that I'm on a show. I'm like, there's no way this is got to be true. I'm like, son of a bitch. Oh my God, what's up, Marlo?
Wow.
Another blessing in disguise if Tyler sticks. So, yeah,
as long as we keep Linderbaum, I don't know. I want to keep all the guys that we signed.
I do too, because I love everybody.
Jalen Naylor, you could go. Jalen Naylor, you could go.
Yeah. No, not really. I'd rather have him than Tucker.
I mean, if I have to choose Maxx Crosby or Jalen Naylor, go ahead. Yeah. Buy Jalen Naylor. Wow.
I'll tell you right now, if this man. And you know what? Nobody can blame Spytech on this one. This is not his fault.
No, it's not his fault.
So, and I just gave Spytech wicked praise towards the end of my show before I was going to sign off, which obviously I didn't. Oh my God. Oh.
That's insane. When is the last time that a trade didn't go through because of a failed physical? Like a big trade like this?
I honestly don't know. Jay's down below, but he's still blacked out. He hasn't said anything in the private chat, so I hope it's not screwed. I'm just throwing that out there. Is some fans are going to be sour on him now because of how he left? I mean,
wow.
Savage. This is Kay Adams' fault somehow. All right, Jay, I see it now.
This is the biggest one this has ever happened to.
Right, Pimperton.
only
This is
seen
definitely the most rated. This is total Raiders right here.
This is fucking crazy.
Savage. No refunds. Yeah. Oh my god. I can't believe this shit. Why? Why does this happen to us? What the frig, man? Savage, check your Instagram. Like all the insiders in the NFL, they're usually done already. There's Jay. What's up, Jay?
What up, Jay?
What up? Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. What up, y'all? Yo, for everybody in the channel pulling up on my channel and all the channels, breaking news. The Ravens have pulled out of their deal out of the blue insanity. Ravens literally buyer's remorse backed out of the deal, the trade deal with Maxx Crosby. So now it is back to the drawing table for the Raiders. Now we have to go ahead and figure out, what do we do with Maxx Crosby? Are we keeping him? Are we looking for a new trade partner? This changes things completely. Utter bombshell. Literally dropped by Baltimore. Literally what they're saying, and I was backstage listening to you guys. Maxx Crosby felt his physical, and that's why they're backing out of the deal. So this deal was supposed to go through effective officially tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern. There is no deal on the table. So we'll see how this continues to pan out. But breaking news, Ravens back out of the deal. Maxx Crosby is still technically a Las Vegas Raider until either we find another trade partner or we're going to ultimately stay with them. As of right now, I did see a tweet just a bit ago from Adam Schefter. He says, hold on 1 second, man, I lost it. Damn it. Hang on. Let me pull up Adam Schefter. Adam Schefter, Raiders full statement. Baltimore Ravens have backed out of our trade agreement for Maxx Crosby. We have no further comment at this time. So we'll see what happens. We still have some more time to find a trade partner. I mean, this does change things. We're no longer have the number 14 pick, so we're kind of back to the drawing board. A lot of Raider Nation was already thinking.
I see a Savage.
Already moving forward and thinking like, what are we going to do at 14? A lot of people parted ways with Maxx Crosby, including myself. I already went ahead and unhung the poster in the back. As you see, I replaced it already, and I got the old Crosby thing right here.
What?
So crazy, nasty work by the Ravens. Literally fucking is over on that deal. This is crazy.
This is insane, bro.
We got Raider Savage on here with us now too. What's up, brother?
See how this whole thing? I pulled my whole hair out just in the last 5 minutes. This whole thing about Maxx Crosby failed his physical when they knew he was rehabbing is like somebody wanted a porn star to get married to, and they realize they're not a virgin.
Yeah. Legitimately,
like that's an excuse. I don't know if the prenup was bad. Maybe it was the same thing like Dak Prescott. The prenup, they had to back out of it. I don't know what was going on, but I don't know. I'm all surprised like everybody else. I'm over here making graphics on my iPad, and I'm all like, now I got to restart all my graphics for tomorrow because of this. Ravens back in it.
Yeah, because God knows what's going to happen now. I mean, we could trade him before the end of the night at this point. I mean, who knows what the hell's going to happen now?
Well, now the phrase has more meaning. A bird in the hand is worth 2 picks in the bush. Okay, so quote the Raven, nevermore. Okay, nevermore.
Wow.
Yeah, Pelissaro is pissed. Well, you know why? Because his phone's blown up because everybody and their brother's reaching out to him. He says, because like he was just saying
What up,
on the show, he
Marcus?
goes, the massive ripple effect on all this that's going to cause across the league. Because now deals that were made might have to change now depending on caps and future contracts. And, you know, contracts are going to have to be reworked. Agents must be going nuts. You know, like how's this affect my guy that's supposed to go and get this money with this team now? What's going on here? You know,
they reset the league, bro.
In all honesty, I would. I want to be the first one to say this, but I wonder if this causes the NFL to have to raise the cap even more now, because in order for these deals to go through, so teams can fully afford this, because this skews everything. It's not just a simple thing that Max is denied. You know, the Ravens denied taking him and they're backing out of it. It's not just that simple. There's so much more. Look, everything we're on the hook for. This is gonna limit us with how much money we got left and how much we're going to be able to play going forward for the rest of this free agency. You know, this is huge. There's going to be some sort of in the rules for the NFL, some sort of like emergency clause or something for this. This is massive.
I mean, it's by remorse, bro. That's why they have the deals to go effective tomorrow for this very reason. Teams can go ahead and back out of deals if they feel for whatever reason X, Y, and Z, it's just not in their best interest. I think what happened was they might have got fleeced, bro, and then they kind of had their buyer's remorse once that deal was done, and they kind of felt the temperature of their fan base, and especially like having a lot of guys leave yesterday. It wasn't a good day to be a Raven fan yesterday. A lot of dudes literally left their team. Biggest loss, Tyler Linderbaum. They had likely leave, and just for them to, and then literally they lost a first-round pick for this year, so they can't even get anybody to replace some of these guys. And so, like now you traded for Maxx Crosby. Maxx Crosby's injured, so you probably have their fan base like, how effective is this guy going to be this season coming off another knee injury? And they probably like, you know what? Fuck, we fucked up. We're just going to go ahead and kind of null and void. You know, we know that.
Right, fair.
We know that the medicals are not going to be all the way there. We're probably just going to be like, we'll just blame it on the medicals and we think this through. And if we lose out, we lose out. I think that's kind of the way they went. I think they felt the temperature. They temperature checked the fan base. They didn't like how people reacted, and they're like, you know what? We good, bro.
Ja Raider, I know you're in the chat. I know you've been in the he's been following a lot of content creators from the Ravens since the trade was first announced last week, and he's been sending a lot of info to like Jay, Nate, and myself and Leo as far as like some of the shit that's been going on from Baltimore. I can only imagine what those content creators must be going through right now. What the Raven fans are.
For real.
I mean, seriously. I mean, a lot of us are pissed that he's coming back, because how's that fuck up everything that we just did? And now with Baltimore, how does that screw up their plans? Because now they just lost the guy that they were trying to get in the first place. You know?
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear the Patriots. So Tom Brady, remember when you said you wouldn't work with us?
I know. We're still not.
How do you feel now? We'll give you a 6 for him, you son of a.
Jesus Christ.
But at that point, like, if we're gonna get that much less for Max, like, what's the point of even trading? If we can still technically sign all of these free agents, then what's the point of trading Maxx Crosby for a third? Like,
no,
right, bro. You are right.
Hendrickson now, that's for sure. Not now.
The thing is, what's the point of having all these tampering trades happening when they could be pulled out? So you got everyone in the news, you know, all these NFL guys. Oh, the Raiders are going to go do this. We're going to get 2 picks of that. So why even report it if nothing's official? Why even have the legal tampering? That's an oxymoron, illegal tampering. Why even have the legal tampering day before the league?
I see it well.
Just start it right there on tomorrow, and then all the deals can be made. Keep it all under wraps. So everyone wants to be the first one to report this and that. So you can go to their pages, and I'm talking about the ones, you know, the NFL guys, you know, I can't remember the Policeros and all them guys over there. So why even have this if everything can get backed out? Because now, like you said, Jeff, this starts a ripple effect. This is space-time continuum. Somebody went into the future, got the sports almanac and ruined everything. It's all that butterfly effect, whatever. So why even have the all these deals made and reported when they're not official? And I had this strange feeling because I kept hearing nothing's official yet. The Raiders at Geno, nothing's official. And then I say, watch something happens with Max. And
yes, I'm like, that'd be funny. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Look at this from Tom Pelissero. The Cowboys would still be interested in trading for Maxx Crosby.
If we don't get Quinnen Williams, then I'm out.
Jim Jones is gonna be like, Micah, I want to get Micah Crosby.
What's up, Will? Welcome in, brother.
What's up, guys? What's cracking? Yo, hey, but here's the thing, right? Like, let's look at this, right? Everybody was already like counting that this is a trade, but we all knew that Maxx Crosby had to pass the physical. Everybody here knew it. I'd be like, on the trade fact, and that's a fact. Everybody knew that if Maxx Crosby got traded, the only way the Maxx Crosby trade was going to be
You're breaking up there, bro.
Yeah, but that doesn't. I mean, that makes sense.
Him not passing the physical, didn't pass the physical. Now I want to see exactly what part of the physical he didn't pass. But I'd be like, was the Maxx Crosby injury really worse than we thought it was? I'd be like, remember he sat there and said, I didn't want to sit. That's why they sat him. They sat him on purpose. They said, hey, man, we're going to sit you. We're going to get you ready for next year. Was that knee ready?
I mean, he was rehabbing it already. He was already off the cast and everything. Could you blame this on Spike Tick? Potentially, bro. Obviously, we don't know because they're behind the scenes. They know what condition his knee's at. And so whether I'm pretty sure there was some physical at some point by our doctors and an independent doctor, and something had to get greenlit, unless they obviously were just like, you know what, we're just gonna go ahead and flat out ignore it. But I'm pretty sure that they all knew what condition his knee is at. I think, like I said, I think that Ravens had buyer remorse. They kind of felt the temperature of the fan base. They were feeling the heat from the fan base. It does carry weight, and they probably backed out. It could have been simple as that. I mean, it's just crazy. I don't remember a time where a team actually backs out from a blockbuster deal like this.
Well,
it's like Sal said, though. When's the last time we seen a legal tampering period?
It's been going on.
It's funny because they knew he was injured. So the NFL should make a rule like, if you're going to trade for an injured player, you can't use that as an excuse because the rest of your free agency has gone bad. That's like trying to apply for a dispensary and then they fail you for a drug test. Like,
yeah,
if I'm going to apply for a dispensary, I'm a pothead. So I'm going to fail the drug test if you have me do a drug test. Like, I'm here to test the product. Like, it doesn't make any. It doesn't make. It's I don't know. It's like, well, he didn't pass his physical, so we're not gonna. But but he was injured. Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, like, no, I get what you guys are saying on that part, but I'm just saying, I'm like, you don't know if the agreement was, hey, he has to pass his physical. Hey, this is, compounded upon this, this contention. So those are the things we have to look at as well. I mean, like, yeah, I don't think it throws us into a big spiral. I'll be like, we still have salary cap. We're talking like we can't afford to take on Maxx Crosby's contract, and we can still back out of the other contracts that we got. I'd be like, let's look at that right end that we got for freaking $16 million a year that only has 4.5 sacks.
Yeah, but we still have the money to pay Max technically, but it does change things as far as what we
The
do
cap's
moving
$1 billion.
forward.
Yeah.
Right now, the cap is shrunk back significantly because now we're gonna take back that 30. Right, so now
Yeah.
guys that maybe he was Spytech was thinking of possibly pursuing. Now he's probably gonna be like, "Fuck!" Now I can't get him. Now we don't have the number 14 pick. Now we have to kind of rethink things.
Mhm.
And
Absolutely.
I wouldn't probably let go of some of the guys that we already got because those are guys that you need. You need Linderbaum. You need some of these, the edges. We need the linebackers for sure, 100%. So you don't back out on those guys, but you actually rethink your strategy moving forward. Now you have a predicament because you have a Maxx Crosby that already was on the way out. You already had the nation already, for all intents and purposes, already parted ways, mentally and emotionally. Now we're having to be like, yo, I'm back. And so like, what do you do now? It's awkward, bro. It's an awkward situation. It's like bumping into your girlfriend that you just broke up like a month ago at the club, dog. You'll be like, oh shit,
You're
damn,
gonna be like,
dog.
hi.
You were the new one, dog. You know what I mean? Like,
This is like bumping into the ex that you just trashed publicly on a YouTube channel.
Yeah,
bro. And then all of a sudden you meet up and it's like, oh, hi.
Yeah, you just went through the bitter breakup, dog. And like, so what are you doing?
How you doing?
You're like, you kick your new girl out the door, be like, nah, girl, like, I got the ex here. How about you just dip? Never mind. And I'm like, nah, dog, you gotta stick with it, but now it's like, it's awkward. So what do you do? I think now we're forced to move on from Maxx. And the shitty part is now that they said no. Now the market's going to reset on Maxx. Now we're not going to get 2 firsts anymore. We're likely to probably get a first and a player, maybe.
I don't even know if we get a first
and a third. No, I think we can get a first, bro. But we're not going to get anything else. I think a first is probably the best we can go ahead and hope and call it a day.
I think because it was a medical problem, I think that most teams are going to be scared to, risk that first. And at that point, why trade him? I think he has more value than trading a second or a third.
Yeah.
Maybe the Ravens heard his album and they said, "Nah, we can't have it."
No, go back to man.
This is why we got rid of Darren Waller because of his rapping. We can't do this again.
Go back to the Bay, dog. Say whatever you want, dog.
You fucking gravy.
Yeah.
I knew this was too good to be going our way. Always something going on, right?
Oh God. We can't never have nice things, bro. We can never have nice fucking things. This is crazy. Crazy. We're like,
here's the thing. I'd be like, are we really in a lose-lose position?
No, I don't think so.
But are we in a lose-lose position though? I'll be like,
I don't think
I'm with Nate here. I'm like, look, I get it. We didn't get the 14th and the other pick, but at the same time, we still go ahead.
I
don't think we're going to get there.
Hey guys, I'm going to log back in because my keeps logging me crazy.
He is.
Yeah, his Wi-Fi didn't pass the physical. Someone said earlier.
See, there you go. Didn't pass the test, dog. But to answer this question,
wait. So is that his no Wi-Fi, Willie? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no Wi-Fi will. No Wi-Fi will.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, you good. But to answer this question, I think we're not in lose-lose, but we are in a losing position because again, it's now all this shit started coming out about Maxx Crosby that he wanted to get traded, and we've been saying it. We knew if it happens, it's because he okayed it. So now it's like you're coming back into the If we keep on, we're coming back into the organization with you originally wanting out. The fan base is now knows it, and we're on the hook for your salary, which is not a whole lot. So that's not really like the whole losing part, but it is a little bit. But we lose the first as well. The first round pick it's a big factor, bro. It's 2 first round picks that we had coming to us this draft.
Yeah. We embraced the rebuild.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's the one thing for sure. We embraced the rebuild. But we still are in the process. I'd be like, guys, here's the thing,
Friday
right?
night.
We might not get these 2 number ones, but who knows, man? This might be a blessing in disguise. I don't know. I don't want to look at it and say, hey, man, this is going to be one wrench, and all of a sudden, Spy Tech, is so hamstring that he can't do anything.
No, he's not. No, we're not saying that, bro. But we're saying now we have to find a new trade partner. Now we have to. We're not going to get as much as we were going to get for Maxx Crosby. So it changes things, bro. Completely.
It does.
The thing that's attractive is that he's on the cheap, but we know now we're going to require a first-round pick. Are we going to get more than that? Or are we going to get 2 firsts? No, that deal is done. That deal is flushed down the toilet. Right now, the best we probably could hope for is maybe getting a first, maybe a third, a first, maybe if you want a player, a lower player. We're not going to get a premium player or an impact player, whatever. It's probably going to be a first round pick. That's kind of what we're looking at. So, Spy Tech has done a great job up to this point. I think he's going to find a trade partner, but it is a blow because now from 14, we might get somebody around 20-something. And for people who are thinking about Makai Lemon or Sonny Styles, you might have to go ahead and kind of rethink that one. Or anybody along that middle round. Vega was a guy that a lot of people were starting to talk about, and he was gaining momentum. So now guys like that might not be in that wheelhouse anymore if we go down and get a draft pick at 25, 23, 28, whatever,
Well, here the question now is because before it was let's make sure we do right by Maxx Crosby and have him pick the team he wants so he can win. Now, do we still are on that same role? We're like, you know what, Max? Whatever we can get, I don't care if the Jets came back to us and said we'll give you 2 firsts for him.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
We're gonna take because you came back. We weren't ready we already changed your room. We already turned your room into an office. You can't come back to the house no more. I'm sorry, you moved out. You can't. You gotta go. You were supposed to leave the nest and fly with the Flock Nation, but you're not supposed to come back. Trade away.
I don't know. I don't know all about that, man. I mean, here's the thing: you can't just trade them away for anything.
I'm saying is outside of the Bears, the Patriots, all these guys, all these teams that they were tying them to, the Lions. Now it's like, hey, if the Jets say we're going to give you 2 firsts, Jets, here you go.
Yeah.
There you go. We're not going to stick to your list anymore, Max. You came back. We already done.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just real quick, everybody in the chat, just going to answer this right now. We have no idea what's going to happen with everybody that we've agreed to sign tomorrow. That's still up in the air at the moment. I know Ray tonight just asked, can we still keep Linderbaum? We don't know. Yes. But one thing I do know is we heard that the Ravens initially had offered him more money than us. So if things do start to fall through on our end where we can't do it, don't be surprised if he goes back to Baltimore and doesn't sign with us. So that would be that, in all honesty, other than the Max deal falter, that's the biggest hit out of anything is losing that shot at him. I think that's the biggest impact.
I'm gonna tell you this, though, Jeff. I'm gonna tell you this, though, Jeff. Hold on. I don't think the Ravens can match what we offered them. To be honest with you, the reason why they didn't pick up his 5th and try to do the bidding war is because they couldn't really afford him. I think with Linderbaum, I think we're cool. I don't. Obviously, if we have to go back to the negotiating table, we're gonna do whatever it takes to go ahead and keep that dude there. I think this regime has made very adamant they want Tyler Linderbaum here.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
If they have to go back to the negotiating table, they will. But I think they put it up high enough where no team can come in and outbid or even present something within that wheelhouse. I think the reason why Ravens just were not with it is because they just couldn't afford him. It's not that they didn't want him anymore. I just think they couldn't afford him.
To me, if Max does come back and he decides to stay, I think Linderbaum is the only one that's official because I think he's the highest of priority for the Raiders at this point. I would be more concerned whether, Kuntz actually stays, or I mean not Kuntz, but Quiddy Pay actually stays, or if Naylor or if one of the linebackers stay, because those are still up in the air. I think Linderbaum is definitely going to become a Raider because of just the priority of we need him, essentially.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put it like this. Are we on drugs or something? We had $91 million before Maxx Crosby. Like, are we
Exactly.
not counting? Like, so
Exactly.
can we not count? I'd be like, come on, man. We are going to get Tyler Lindenbach. Y'all need to chill out on that. I'd be like, the guys that we are not going to sign are probably going to be that defensive end that we signed for $16 million.
You obviously didn't watch my show earlier. I explained that we did not have 90-something million. We only had 74.
Oh, left?
Yeah, that's
I'm talking initially.
No,
I'm
prior
talking
to the Max Crosby trade.
No, even
prior to the Maxx
initially.
Crosby
Even
trade, we had
initially.
91.
Go
Prior
back and watch my show. It explains everything.
Prior
What you don't
to
take
the
into
Maxx
effect
Crosby
is the
trade,
salary.
it was reported that we had $92 million in
Yeah,
salary.
because that's the number they're putting out there, but it's not the true number. The true number was 74 because you got to back out the rookie contracts for who we're going to draft. We have to have a certain amount. A certain amount has to stay available to cover the rookie
That's
contracts.
$25 million for 10.
How much?
They're looking at $25 million for 10 draft picks if we would have had 10.
No, it's
or
less
11.
than that. It's less than that. It's way less than that, actually.
But then that's
When
still
you have the
subtracts
number
from the
one-
90.
That still
when
means
you
we have
have the
70
number one
mil.
draft,
That's the 70.
when you have the number one draft pick, you have the highest salary cap that you have to hold for your draftees in the NFL.
Yeah.
So with the number one pick, we have to hold the most amount of money, which was about 17 to
Oh,
18
the
mil
cap
is
is
what we have
updated?
to earmark for them. If you had from number 2 to number 10, you have a lesser amount. Basically, if you're the number 32 pick, you're golden. You only have to hold 5 to 6 mil out of your salary cap. We had to hold up to 18, almost 20 mil is what it comes to.
Okay.
So
if
you
we
knock
got
that off that
74 mil,
94. Now you're down to hold on. This gets better. Now you're down to 74. Now you subtract the contracts of the guys that we are going to hopefully still sign tomorrow. Our cap now, by the time we sign those contracts, if we still do, we're going to be between 20 to 35 million left in cap space going
We
forward.
have 37. Hold on. I'll show you right
37
now.
is that the updated?
Yeah.
amount?
Yeah, but that's going roughly by what the technically, supposedly the contracts are going to be too. So it's not 100% etched in stone.
No, the over the cap updated everything with Maxx Crosby coming back. Hold on, let me.
Oh,
let
it
me see.
did?
Yeah, hold on, let me see.
Yeah. They're pretty right now because it's just the time of the season. They're pretty quick on updating stuff like that. They're pretty quick in general. To be honest with you.
So
right.
as you can see right here, over the cap has us as 37. We still have Maxx Crosby, Linderbaum, and Pay, Johnson, Naylor. So
And
we
then
have
that's with the
37.
rookie. That's with the money coming out for the rookies.
It's with everything.
So I'll be like, where is everybody getting concerned about this whole money situation? Where all these contracts look like they've been manipulated to get backloaded on some are front loaded, some are backloaded. So I mean, at the end of the day, I'm like, we're gonna sign everyone that we looked at. I think we'll get both linebackers, we'll get our corner, you're gonna get your center. I'm like, so we're doing a win-win. Well, I don't understand how everybody's like up in arms and saying, oh, we're not going to get this guy now, and we're not going to get this guy. I'm like, bro, we had the biggest salary cap space out of any team.
Well,
And
one
we have
thing
27 free agents.
one thing's for sure, we went ahead that Gino trade barring tomorrow, the next 24 hours, we're getting 9.3.
Yeah,
The Jets better not back out.
I swear to God, if they do,
I know,
it would
right?
be so bad.
That I wouldn't be surprised on that buyer remorse.
This is where people get it wrong though. Right here with like what Alex said, Ravens have 20 million cap. We good with the Lindenbaum. No, we're not. We're not, because here's the thing: the contract that we offered him pays him 16 mil for the season, so they're still going to have money left.
Yeah.
So it's not 27 million per season. That's the average over those 4 years. But when you break it down, the actual hit on the cap for the season for Linderbaum is only $16,666,666. That's the exact number.
But this is the
That's
thing.
the exact number that we're gonna have to pay him for this season.
But that's a simple fix, bro. I'm not worried about that because again, they can go ahead and fix.
No,
that
not
contract,
us. Not us. He's talking about the Ravens not being able to afford him.
But were they
They can't really afford him,
they were offering him more money than we were. So he could easily say, "Nah, I'm going to stay here because they're paying me $2 million more in total."
Yeah, but we could.
How are they going to pay him more? We're paying 27. We're paying 27 mil.
No, Will, you're not listening. We're not paying him 27. That's the average.
No, we're not paying him 27. Yeah, that's an average.
We're paying him 16 million this year.
The cap hit is 16.
Yeah, but they should go back and front load that deal, bro, and add.
That's
more
why you needed to watch the
or
show.
add more.
But no, I'm just telling you the way that we can still manipulate more money than they can. We're acting like Tyler Lindenberg all of a sudden is like the Ravens are going to make this hard push.
No, we can't. They could still put together more money. Guess how they can? Lamar Jackson. They reworked that contract. They're golden.
Those are all hypotheticals.
No, he's going to want a bag, bro. Those
are all hypotheticals. I could say Maxx Crosby's going to rework his deal to make sure that we get more guys.
Thanks for the $1.99 super chat, my guy. I appreciate it.
To reality, the thing is that Lamar's going to want a bag, bro.
Yeah,
I don't think he's going to get paid. Team friendly.
He's already getting paid, but they could rework it and do a heavy end with him.
Hey, bro, that's Lamar, dog.
Well, can we
restructure
Maxx Crosby.
I'm just trying to be devil's advocate here, so don't everybody get upset that if Lindenbaum does leave, they can still do it. Believe it or not,
not going to leave, bro, because we can always go back.
Yeah, but they don't have the Crosby contract.
Hold on. But we have the money to go ahead and offer more if we need to. This might be a situation where we might have to pay the 30 mil per average. We might have to go up $3 million, $4 million. We might have to go ahead and design it in a different way where this dude. There is no chance of us or any other team coming in and outbidding us to go ahead and get him. We know that he wants to go ahead and be a Raider, bro. We know this, dog. But obviously, money speaks, and we have to go back to the negotiating table. I think they want him. They want him bad enough that they'll go ahead and do whatever it takes. If it's upping $3-4 million more to the contract and front loading it or whatever, they'll go ahead and do that.
Shoot, I'll kick Malcolm Kuntz to the curb.
Honestly,
you're $11 million. Get your ass to the curb, Malcolm Kuntz. You didn't do shit last year. I got another 10 mil right there.
Did he sign already though?
Nope.
Nobody signed.
Nobody signed.
No, Eric Stokes signed. Eric Stokes signed his deal.
Yeah, we can resign. Yeah, Malcolm Kuntz and Eric Stokes, those are for sure because they're resigns.
What's up, Matthew?
Yeah, that's true.
we don't know yet, Matthew. This is all going to be still up in the air as far as what happens going forward right now. I mean, basically, if we still go through with a trade and we trade him wherever,
Jeff, but now our trade back from first looks a lot better now too.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
most certainly does.
Say that. We're still getting Mendoza, bro.
Looks a lot better getting Kyler Murray instead too.
Good, exactly. Hey, Kyler Murray might be a good solution right now. Why not? League minimum.
So, I see how the whole panel were like fighting each other. Does that mean Maxx Crosby is a new Derek Carr?
Nah,
we're all probably fighting each other. I don't want him. I don't want him. He can keep him. We don't want to keep him. Get him out of here,
bro. We
haven't won with them, but we can still win with him. But we haven't won with them.
That's these guys. I didn't want him to get traded, but it was already a done deal. Like I'm like, all right, cool. We got another first round pick. We have a lot of options now that we can go ahead and do.
Yeah, we
cleared $30 million from our cap space, so like everything's looking really good. I think a lot of Raider Nation came into the acceptance. It took like a couple of days, and then everybody started be like, "All right, we love you. Go ball out or whatever." He's gonna go chase a ring. Now it's like, what the fuck? Like you back, dog? Like. Okay, I don't know. This is kind of awkward. I don't know how to feel. Maybe some people are happy. I actually put up a poll to figure out like if people are happy, people are pissed about it. So if you guys are on my channel,
I'm very conflicted.
Bro, people are conflicted right now.
Maxx Crosby was probably like, wait, I leave and you guys make all these signings? Hold on, let me break my knee real quick. Let me fall off.
Right?
I fell off my crutches. Oh, send me back.
This is just
I broke-
nuts, man.
I broke my
What's up,
shit.
Scorpion?
What's up, Scorpion?
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, listen, Spytek's done a hell of a job so far. I'm sure he can sweet talk and figure something out with these guys where we don't lose any of them, and they still
1000%.
sign with us. I mean, he's done his voodoo, wizardry, smoke and mirrors stuff so far. I mean, like I said in my show earlier, the biggest one, smoke and mirrors and voodoo shit, was how he got them, the Jets, to take Geno. We give them a 7th round, and they still give us a 6th round pick. And we only have to cover half of his cap money. So we only take a 9 mil hit instead of 18. And we get a 6th round pick back out of it. And we give them the how the hell did he pull that off?
Hey, bro. Hey,
Just-
all I got to do is to go like this to Spytek.
1000%.
I'll be like, but here's the thing, guys. I'll be like, honestly, regardless of what happens with this Maxx Crosby trade, this team is still moving in that direction. We know that, hey, we are going to make moves. I'd be like, we are going to make smart moves because that's all I see. And I get it. Maybe some of the free agents that we signed or we thought we were going to sign, we won't sign because of this contract that's coming in. But then it's going to be guys that we're going to let go that are going to be like Malcolm Kuntz, which I'm okay with letting go.
I was surprised he signed him.
Yeah, exactly. Guys on lower, we're not talking about Tyler Lindenbaugh because they're going to have the money to sign the big name guys that they needed. You know, if we needed the center, they're going to sign them. They're going to sign the key guys and they're going to let the guys go that they didn't need as badly. And then they're going to try to refigure that out. But at the end of the day, man, I think Spytek will have a plan. I think, you know, this does throw a little bit of a wrench, but this motherfucker ain't scared, man. He ain't going to blink.
So I will say this. This was my first reaction when I heard that Max is. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Maxx Crosby wants to be like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan left the Bulls, left a couple years and came back to the Bulls. So I think what we should do is change his number to 45 until we earn. You want to be like Michael Jordan? You left us for like a week. Come back.
Bro, he didn't even leave.
Yeah, he's still in Vegas, bro. I think he was about to start packing up.
I'm a good material.
I was waiting for Coach to show up because I'm sure he's pissed because I know how much he wanted Max going. So was I. I was like happy that we finally traded him away and we got something good for him. And now it's like, fuck.
Yo,
They pulled the rug right out from under us, pesky kids.
Let me read you guys.
This is like a Scooby-Doo show.
Let me read you guys this, what Adam Schefter kind of posted about the Ravens. He said, the Ravens have rescinded deals in the past because of issues with physicals. In 97, Baltimore backed out of a deal with the Cowboys for safety Brock Marion. Minutes before he was going to sign the contract, the team discovered a potential problem in his left shoulder. In 2018, Baltimore voided his 4-year, $20 million deal agreement with wide receiver Ryan Grant after he failed the physical over an ankle injury. So, and looking at Jordan Schultz, they're already starting to go ahead and fire up like the Cowboys being possibly a team that we might revisit, bro. Jordan Schultz put out there like the Cowboys were running up on Maxx Crosby trade. Fair to wonder if they jump back in now.
Mike and Crosby.
See, here's the thing though, too, with what you just read off about that past one, that wasn't a Maxx Crosby type deal. You know what I mean? That was like I remember it though, but this is huge. I mean, you're talking about one of the top defensive pass rushes and edge rushes in this league, and two first round draft picks, one this year, one next year. This is big.
Yep.
This isn't just some kind of has-been type of guy, Coach blames Nate. He said this is all Nate's fault.
I did think about that though. I'm like, man, that's funny. If like the Ravens were back out their deal,
what's going on, man?
It's just a trip. And sure enough, it fucking happened.
I think we talked about it last week.
It was just like a thought that just popped in.
Bro, we talked about it on Monday. I think we talked about it when we said, hey, we still have to see him pass the physical. I think we talked about it on one of your shows when Primo was on with us.
No, we didn't talk about
Dave,
that.
it happened about an hour and a half ago, roughly. This is twice now. Maybe it's a good omen for me, but this is twice I've been live and breaking, and they both involve Maxx too. On top of that, I was on live Friday night.
Jeff, stop going
when Maxx
live.
was traded. Okay,
I know, right?
You guys jumped in with me, and then here I am doing a live member only show, and then boom, this happens. I had to remove the members only thing because I'm like, I already had like 50 people in here. I can't walk away from this. It's like I'm already live. Fuck it. I just removed the members and opened it up. Like,
now the only thing we got to make sure is that we win the case against Christian Wilkins. Okay, we don't need any more of this.
Sign him back.
Yeah.
Shit, might as well.
Fuck it. Everyone's coming to the Raiders.
You ought to be kissing the whole room, huh?
Yeah, bro. Ain't no fun. The homies can't have that. Just put that out. Put a little sign up there, bro. And
Kissing Wilkins.
Ricky says, who's going to ask Matt?
Kissing booth outside the Raiders locker room.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is Pete Carroll's.
Players beware. Going into the fucking shower room, bro. Players beware.
Swords will be played.
Oh, we can't sign. That means we're gonna not keep Quiddy pay. God damn it! I just reached out to the guy too, welcoming him.
That's fine.
That's fine. I'm so good with that. I feel like we overpaid for that dude so badly.
If we keep
I
Matt,
don't think we let anybody go, bro. I don't think so. I just don't think we're gonna make any more big splashes. That's the thing that it changes until we figure out what to do with Maxx. Either we're gonna keep him or we're gonna go ahead and
Gino failed his physical.
No, don't put that in the universe. Don't put that out there.
Yeah, seriously.
Don't put that out there. We saw he had cut up his fingers in the last game. He failed his physical. He can't throw football. Well, it worked well when he flipped his fingers off to the fans. So
Genty is live on YouTube right now.
What?
He's probably playing games or something, bro. He games a lot.
Yeah, it's usually what he does.
Everyone's asking about it.
Oh, I'm sure they are. I would too if I was in this chat. I'd be like, "What do you think?"
Like he the GM.
I'm surprised
like
none of the big
deals.
guys are on right now.
You know what they should do when they reintroduce Maxx Crosby back to the Raiders? They should do it during WrestleMania, and they roll out the coffin, and he just pops up, Maxx Crosby, and they do that whole thing. That's what they should do right there, Legion Stadium. That's how they should welcome him back. Like, I'm back, guys. Whatever.
I want to see the fucking lights turn off too, like the Undertaker, bro. And
yeah, bro.
Come out of the ground. Boom.
Start playing the
like he just appears in the middle of the ring, bro. With the fucking eyes like this.
Okay,
right.
You know what? Whatever you do, please don't go to Chat Sports right now because you won't believe who's in there right now as the show host. I just looked to see who one's on. Like Graf isn't on. None of those guys are on.
Give him a minute, bro.
Do you see who it is?
No, I haven't gone over there. I'll look right now. Hold on.
It's fucking Chugs.
I know,
Texans
bro.
Fan is talking it up about
Chugs,
Maxx
whatever.
Crosby. It's like, get the fuck out of here. That guy's such a fucking night.
Okay, saves me a trip.
It's a money grab show if I've ever seen one. It's ridiculous. Money's for a guy who fucking drinks a beer.
I'm waiting for Nate. We're never getting him.
We drink on our show without Joe Boo. We don't charge nobody.
We drink on our show without Joe Boo.
And we do hard liquor, okay? We don't do beer bomb. That's teenage.
He's like, we don't do that.
Drinks it from that blue plastic penis thing that he drinks out of.
What the
fuck is that thing?
Holy Jeff, fucking penis. Now we got a fucking plastic penis over there.
Oh, Josh sent me something. What did he send me now?
Here, I'm gonna share something with you real quick, Jeff. Here. If you can go ahead and share the screen, and I'll go ahead and talk real quick.
Sal, you Ubering or what, bro?
Sharing.
No, I'm in downtown My stepson has a practice, so
Yeah, that's what he sent me.
we're just kind of sitting out, and this is where the best reception is at. So I'm Ubering so I can make sure we have enough money to sign everybody. Okay.
Right, there you go.
I'm
guy
trying
can
to
work
put
over
into the pot.
Yeah. Yo, so Vinny
Boss Jack Penner would know
Bonsignor,
he's at a hockey game.
yeah.
Sorry.
Vinny Bonsignor tweeted this out just a few minutes ago. He says, "I've been told by league sources that the Raiders should have the necessary cap space to welcome Maxx back and honor all free agent commitments they had made. If so, the team Crosby returns to is far different than the one he briefly left, enough to want to stay. But forget the bottom part. The top part is really what you want to go ahead and focus on, is that we have the necessary cap space to go ahead and honor all the free agent commitments that we made. So that's the thing. I don't think they're going to let anybody go. I think what's going to happen is that now Spice is probably going to have to go ahead and kind of change trajectory on the guys that he wants to pursue. Now it's going to change things on the draft. Luckily, draft is about a month and a half away. But the Maxx Crosby question is going to be key here. Like, are they going to still try to find another trade partner? Are we going to keep him? That's the question. And what the haul is going to be if we decide to go ahead and trade Maxx Crosby. It's not going to be 2 firsts anymore. That is probably going to be much less that we originally got for when we first traded him to Baltimore. So
I think you can still fleece Cherry Jones. You can still fleece Cherry Jones.
Yeah, I believe that. He's an idiot.
So. I believe it.
I don't think we'll get to first though out of him, but
I think Spytek's going to stand on business.
And
Spytek's going to stand on business, bro. He said he had a line of what
he
he wanted
fuck over and over again. He's so butthurt over this, and I don't blame him.
Yo, I think Spytek's going to stand on business, bro.
Oh God, no.
100%.
No.
Can I take that down, Jay?
My stop it. Yeah. Go ahead, take it down.
All right. Yeah, really. Reach out to Jerry Jones immediately.
Because Jerry Jones, the Cowboys missed out on the 2 linebackers we got and Maxx Crosby.
Yeah,
so we'll do him a favor.
We'll give you the consolation prize. You can have Max, but it's going to cost you.
Yeah. So,
but then again, I'll be like, what do you take for Max? If you get a 1 and a 3 or something like that, people are going to say, hey, you didn't get the value.
But at this point, do we have a choice?
You have them play.
You don't.
You don't trade them. If you don't get the value that you want, as Spytek said, I'm going to stand on business. I want 2 number 1s. That's the way that he's been doing it the whole time. You stand on business and you say, hey, Max, I'm not getting the trade value that I want for you.
All right, Dixon, you missed it all, brother. Baltimore backed out of the trade with us, so Maxx Crosby technically right now is going to be back with the Raiders. They're quoting,
still a Raider.
Failed his physical. So he's technically still a Raider. And now everything has been thrown into basically like a big fucking, the bingo thing when you drop all the balls in and shake it. That's pretty much what everybody's mind is right now in the NFL. Like, what the fuck's going on? We're all on a giant drum just bouncing off each other trying to figure out what the fuck happens now. Seriously.
I'm just waiting for the Maxx Crosby YouTube post. I'm back, guys. I kept telling you, I was blindsided when they traded me, and I made an effort to try to come back. So I'm back, guys. Make sure you're subscribed, like, and share. And
oh, bad.
That's what I've been refreshing is the Rush podcast Instagram.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody quickly resubscribe to the Rush.
Yeah,
bro, that's almost unsubscribed yesterday.
I was already unsubscribed, bro. I'm not gonna resubscribe until we figure this part out, dog.
JT the Brick said he knew this already before it was released. I mean, there's a chance he probably did, but
JT the Brick.
So Chris says, does Crosby see that we are really changing the narrative and he restructured his contract for the team to stay? Maybe. I mean, and somebody said it in the chat. Oh no, it said it in the the thing you put up, Jay, that this team he's coming back to, if these players end up signing and everything he's walking back into too. You know, I mean, 2 outstanding linebackers that he never had before. You know, a center that he's never played. You know, I mean, this is a different team. You know, just sucks.
Yeah.
That number 14 pick was going to be so nice.
I know.
It gave us
bro,
lemons
it
to do
was.
It
stuff.
was. It was.
So is it more? I'm not trying to ask a stupid question, but is it more that we lost the second first round, or that Maxx Crosby already said, "Flock Nation, you know, I'm ready to go to my new team," and now he's coming back? It's like a double-edged sword kind of feeling right now.
Yeah, it is. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think the way he left was kind of sus, I guess you would say. I mean, it was just.
He was playing victim.
Yeah.
I felt like he was playing victim, because even in his thank you message, he was like, "I didn't know what was going on." Yeah, but you never try to, you know, oh, I want to be a Raider. I don't know what Jake Glazer's talking about. I don't know what this guy's talking about. I'm a Raider. It was, I'm in the facility. Well, yeah, you're supposed to be. You have to be in the facility. You know, I got the tattoo. Okay, but are you trying to stay or not? Like, that's what we want to know.
Right.
But he addressed it every year, Sal. He addressed it every offseason.
Yeah.
I'd be like, if your girlfriend keeps accusing you of cheating every single day, you're eventually going to get tired of answering the question.
But
he literally came
or
out
asking if
saying
you
that he
love
wants
me.
to stay as a Raider.
All that comes. They had to have something to report for them to put it out there like that, and it caught fire so fast. And I'm tired of talking. Like, you're the only one that does talk. What do you mean you're tired? You got a whole podcast. What do you mean you're tired of talking?
Yeah.
Like there was ways to be like, because he always said, "I don't know where Jake Glazer got that from." Okay, so you trying to stay? Even when he had on his show, he had that one girl. I forgot the girl. It was before. It was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Are you ready for life?" And you know, and I said on my show, I said, I saw on Twitter, I said, "This is the longest casting couch intro I ever seen." But you know, they had her ask him that, and he just kind of like, well, you know, I just like, no, you keep beating around the bush. Just say it on your platform. Say it.
But here's the thing, Sal. If he comes out and says it, I want to be traded. It devalues him as a trade asset. It makes teams go like, "Hey, we can undervalue these guys." He doesn't want to be. That's the whole thing. If guys are unhappy, people go like, "Hey, he's unhappy. He doesn't want to be there."
This is the NFL turning into the NBA, where contracts don't matter, and this is all this money grab with players not staying and games going to different streaming, like where no one can follow, but you got to pay extra money to go. This is what's going to kill the NFL. Now, they don't care; they're going to make the money, but this is what's turning people off. You know, one by one. So you know, whatever. So, but I don't know.
I like John Rader's comment. Sean Payton had 13 hours of joy. Now he's jumping off the roof.
Yeah, no doubt.
I hope
no doubt.
I hope so. Fuck that dude, bro.
Money Chuck, what's up, Money Chuck? He says Jerry Jones is a stupid question mark. He's the only intelligent one in this situation. Sadly, trade Maxx for a low first or a high second. Call it lucky. That's the downside, man. We're gonna.
I agree.
This sucks.
Yeah.
They can.
Well, it sucks on many levels, because how awkward is it going to be him coming back into the facility again after
100%.
this? You know, the way he left, the things he said. You know, he was all for going to Baltimore. I mean, he was definitely all in on it.
He was already traded. Like, you want him to say, "No, don't take me, don't take me." Like, obviously, he's gonna be like, "All right, well, I got traded. Like, let's go Ravens." Obviously, you're gonna do that. Yep. You're gonna be like,
I would have been like, you know what, hey,
escape
I appreciate y'all. You know, I think he did too much getting on doing the 12-minute thing, but I get it, bro. I mean,
I'm trying not to choke up
the franchise, but
I'm trying not to choke up.
Yeah, you know, like I get it, but hey, all this shit he did to himself, dog. You know, like he could have been put out a simple tweet like, "Appreciate y'all. I love my
I
time
agree,
here." You know,
but either way,
or whatever, blah blah
the
blah.
Raider
And then,
fans would have been jaded. But if
he was already jaded, bro.
If Maxx Crosby gives that small of a little okay goodbye, everyone is saying "fuck you." You're not a Raider. You've never been a Raider.
We're still saying that.
Exactly. So either way, it was damned if you do, damned if you don't. So like, might as well
be
put
damned.
it all out there.
Be damned with the damned.
Yeah, that's what happens where you're like, oh, I'm about Raider Nation. I love this here. I wanted to retire here and all this shit. You know, you become the face of Raider Nation. You become face of the team, and then you want out when shit is not going your way. You don't want to be a part of a rebuild. All right, cool. You tell your DM you want to go ahead and get traded because of whatever situation happened right before the season ended. Okay, respect that. But you also got to be able to go ahead and take the heat. So now it's like you did all that came out. Now it's awkward because everybody knows that you wanted it out. You wanted out. You wanted to leave. You okayed the trade. I'm pretty sure Spectre wasn't like, "Hey, bro, we're gonna send you to Baltimore and that's it, bro. Pack your shit, get the fuck out." They're like, "Hey, you know, Baltimore's offering this. What do you think? Do you want to go ahead and pull the trigger? What, you know?
I don't think it was all buddy like that.
Oh, they were buddy, bro. They don't
not like that.
They don't do nothing without Max's fucking like okay,
Baltimore,
bro. They have
Baltimore gave the best possible package for it. 2 firsts. They were the only team that offered 2 firsts.
I got a package.
Yeah, but they ultimately got to get like, "Hey, bro, you sure you want to do this? You sure you want to go? There's time to go ahead and you know, take the last exit out. And if you don't, if you're not cool with it, then we'll tell them no." And this shit will eventually die down at some point, and then it's gonna come back. You already know the deal, but this is what they're offering. You want to go there or whatever? You sure you want to do this trade?
Well, so because after Maxx left, and then we're just like we're not gonna sign Carlson because we have a new kicker, Matt Gay, and right now it's only AJ Cole and Colton Miller as the original Oakland Raiders. Does Maxx Crosby, if he plays this coming season, does he still fall into that category, or does the 3-day layoff break that streak or break that that chain link?
Sal, what 3-day break? He never left the team.
He had to do a physical, so many do it over Zoom.
I'm like, he never left the team. That's the thing.
No, bro. He probably did the physical over Zoom, bro. Look at my knee. It looks good, bro.
He's like, look at, I can moonwalk.
Look at, I can jump, bro. I can throw, I can shoot a fucking free throw. See? Boom, done, bro. Like, my shit was fucked up. You think I could do that?
But in the eyes, I know it was never NFL official, but you know how they say public perception. In the public perception, does he still fall within the category of the last Oakland Raiders who are still in Raider uniform in Las Vegas? Does he still in the Raider Nation public perception?
In my opinion, yeah, because he never played for another team.
I saw the Ravens edit. I'm gonna say, no, I'm joking. I'm messing up. I'm messing around.
I'd be like, hey, I never seen him play for another team.
He said Flock Nation, okay? That's enough.
He said Flock Nation.
That's a tradable offense
There's
in
only
itself,
one
bro.
nation.
It's a tradable offense. Like, you know what? That's it, bro.
This
the NFL Network re-showing the insiders again when it's all broke, and I'm watching the replay of Tom Pelissero talking about the whole thing. Dude, somebody said it in the chat earlier. Dude, he is legit pissed as he's saying this. Like, if you watch him, well, I think it's just because of just everything involved in it. It's like how much of a pain in the ass this is for them. He even said it. He goes, "I'm late for a reason because my phone hasn't stopped since this happened because now I've got all these executives and all these connections and all these different teams contacted him and saying, what does this do for us? Like, how does this change what we've just did?" You know, because there's a snowball effect with all this too that just still hasn't really even been fully grasped yet. Because it's only an hour and a half since it happened.
I have to redo all my graphics for tomorrow. You know how much I'm mad?
I was trying to make thumbnail for tonight's show. Will,
Oh, but God, bro,
I've
like
changed
the
thing,
thing,
right?
yeah. But again, guys, I mean, like, I really don't feel like this is such a yes, for us, it's a big time thing. Maxx Crosby gets back, right? But again, it's not the end all or be all. We literally have so much cap space. We're still signing every single free agent we got.
Tonight.
So I'm like, it's just wild to me, man. I'm like how people are taking this like and going like, all of a sudden we can't sign anyone.
Well, no, I think it's more like if the like Jeff said, if the Ravens can back out of this, then what say the rest of the universe can't
What's
just
up, Jack?
crumble? You know, like Thanos just, and now everyone's just fading away. No, Lindenbaum, no, why are you fading away for? No, so why you fading away? No, why? No.
All of a sudden, all the players that we were going to sign contracts to, they're like, you know what? Maxx Crosby's back on the Raiders. I don't want to go to that team anymore.
I don't want to play.
I want to go back to my team because Maxx Crosby's on that team.
That's the luck we have.
Can't have that shit, bro. Can't have that shit.
No.
The streak continues.
It's just it's the whole thing. I'm not laughing at it. It's just one of those like how am I supposed to react to this? So I'm making jokes about it, but I'm all like, okay, what happens tomorrow though?
I think it's just a cop out on the Ravens side.
Oh no, I
100%.
saw an update that said that all the execs are calling out the Ravens for backing out. Like you bitched out. You bitched out. Like
you knew, bro. It's like going out and trying to buying a used car because like, hey, I want to get this used car. It looks cool. It looks straight. It has a little bit of wear and tear on it. You bring in your mechanic, dog. The mechanic says, well, you know what, bro, you might have to go ahead and change these around. But ultimately, like, this engine is so good, bro. It still has 50,000 miles on it. You can still ride with it, bro. You just gotta make these little repairs and stuff. Just know, bro. Just know. And then they buy the car. They're like, yo, man, I don't know. I hear a little shimmy. I'm like, motherfucker, they told you what was wrong with the car. Like, now you want to go ahead and return it? Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, bro, you can take a test drive. You can always test drive the car.
He took the test drive, bro. He took the
and
test
he failed.
He cool, bro. And then they're like, oh,
he didn't pass smog.
Damn.
He didn't pass smog.
Yeah, he didn't smog emissions. He didn't.
They told him, bro, like, you might have to do
emissions.
this before you pass the smog, dog.
They didn't get car shield.
Take it to your boy, who could pass it for you.
Take it to your boy.
Like, nah,
who can
bro,
pass
fuck
it for you.
that. Like, nah, fuck all that. Like, I paid too much for it because your buddy over here is like, yo, man, you paid too much for that shit. You paid too much for that car, dog. You could have got this car.
You know what? J-Dog's not wrong either. I see them making a new rule about the physicals, but I'm also curious if there's like I said earlier, I know there's more people in here now since the last time I said it. If there's some sort of like a clause where something like this happens at such a high level that could have an impact on so many different teams across the league that, the NFL says, all right, then we're going to up the cap X amount of dollars. It's not like the NFL doesn't have the goddamn money to spread around.
No,
we're going to up it another X amount of dollars for all contracts that were agreed to can be worked out. So nobody has to take anything back.
Mm-hmm. I just think if you're going to trade for a player who is rehabbing off of a surgery to his knee, you can't use he didn't pass his physical as an excuse to back out because you knew when you drove him off the lot that this was a project vehicle, like what Will said, it's a project vehicle. You knew that. Don't you know what? I just realized I can't afford the parts to it. You bought it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
can't turn around. They already completed after you left the lot. Okay. We can't. I'm sorry. They knew he had a bad knee, and they knew that he's been injured the last 2 years where he's missed games because of it, and where he had surgery at the end of the major surgery the last 2 seasons. They knew all that. You can't turn him. He didn't pass his physical. You think?
But here's the thing, Sal. We don't know if they said, "Hey, dependent upon him passing his physical."
No,
if I call you and I say, "Hey, man, I know you got an injured player. He's a superstar player, Hey, he just came off injury, and I'll tell you, hey man, I'm willing to give you this, but he has to pass the physical. I got to make sure that he's good to go.
I know, but it's like me saying, hey, I got a buddy who knows his weed. He can be your guy at your dispensary. Oh, okay, bring him in because we need business. Okay, and he comes in. Oh,
Why does everything
failed his drug test.
Yeah, why does
he
Sal?
failed his drug
I know.
test.
I was gonna say that. I was like, why is it me? Who with it, bro? Yeah.
No, because that's the one thing I can think of. It's like it's a party. He knows his stuff, but you're gonna fail him over a drug test. You didn't think he was gonna come in. He's not gonna come in clean. He's been testing your guys' products for a long time. You can see it in his eyes. He got Brennan Carroll eyes. You can tell right there. You knew that from the beginning.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Ravens knew. They knew. But I think like everyone's been saying, they're all like, oh man, we're getting raped out here. I don't know if I can say rape. We're being raped out here because they're purple. We're being raped out here with free agency. We need to send this back. We can't afford it. You know, that's like me paying for the Disney bundle to get Disney Plus, ESPN, and Hulu, and then I realize I can't afford this. I'm sorry, son. We got to send this back.
Yeah,
You already paid for the year, bro. They already paid for the year. You're locked in. You're like, fuck. I can't get my money back. I can't switch to the monthly, bro.
I don't want it because it still has commercials.
I know. You're like, fuck. But God damn it.
I don't want it no more. This has commercials. I thought I was
like,
no commercials. Send it back. Cancel.
I know. I'm like, but sir, you hit the box 3 times to acknowledge that you wanted it.
Did you try unplugging it for 30 seconds and plugging it back in? No, that's not what I'm asking you.
Yo, I had to do that because I had to do that for Sling. Because Sling, like they randomly charged me for like the big package, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why did it charge me that? Because I was just buying the little things for like ESPN, and so like I had to get on the chat like, yo, I didn't do that, and authorize a payment, and they're like, okay, all right, we'll go ahead and refund you. But when you do the Disney ones, gotta hit the boxes, bro. Gotta hit the boxes. If not, you can't be like, I didn't buy that. I'm like, sir, is this your email address? Oh shit, it is.
Oh, Brandon, you're right. This is an unforced, unseen disaster. I'll add unseen to that.
How is this a disaster?
Because this is like the Ravens went. It's like the Ravens went to Taco Bell and then didn't realize that you're gonna get doo-doo pants. Okay, like you already knew the consequences. I could come up with so many different analogies. Okay,
it is a disaster because we were already separating ourselves from them. You know, we were getting 2 first-round draft picks for him, which were going to help us build this team for the future. You know, because obviously we were willing to trade him off because he wasn't going to be part of the future. So we were ready to move on. Raider Nation was moving on from him. You know, now he's forced back on us basically because now we have to take him back until we can probably work another trade, but it's going to be for lesser value. So that's how it's a disaster. So we're not going to have those 2 first-round picks. We're going to end up with lesser option as a return for what we're going to give for him. You know, so yeah, that's a disaster in my opinion.
Here's the thing, though. You keep saying that we're going to get less.
Pick was going to be huge. Now,
hold on.
So you're saying Maxx Crosby right now at this moment would not be better than that 14th pick?
Yeah.
We know how he feels.
I gotta log off because I gotta drive again.
All right, man.
I'm gonna go back on the Uber. But hey, tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific.
Yes.
6 p.m. Central. So, 8. The 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 Eastern, and then you guys can figure out the times in the middle. I don't.
Yeah.
Central.
Hey, have fun doing the rest of your graphics to fix them for tomorrow. You know what's going to happen? You're going to get a fixture. You're going to get ready to start the show, and he's going to get traded somewhere else.
Yeah. Right with tomorrow's. Yeah.
I try to trade a silent, but they sent them back to me.
Why do I feel like Sal's that weed guy that he keeps trying to get everybody to hire?
You know what? That's going to get my contract getting sent back to where I'm supposed to go, okay? On these allegations.
That's the weed test, bro.
All right, guys.
I appreciate it. Glad you came in.
All All
I
right.
appreciate it.
See you later.
Later, buddy. Oh God, we're gonna have to get off soon anyway, Bill.
Yeah.
I just changed the thumbnail and the title for our show tonight at 10.
Oh man.
There you go.
Change it. I got rid of everything. It just says most notorious Max trades off.
Wow.
That's it.
Straight
Most
to the
notorious
point.
Max
Jeff
traded
Bro-
off.
Jeff wants to talk about one thing tonight.
What else are
Hey,
we
I
gonna
put
talk
that
about?
on mine, bro. I put that on mine. I put Ravens back out. That's it. I didn't do it.
Yeah, that's all I
I
did
changed
too
the
on
title
this
of
one.
this
How to
show
do it quick.
midstream. I changed this to breaking news. Maxx Crosby deals off. Ravens back out. I changed it. I had to try and draw more people in because that's what we're talking about. Other than that, they're going to see it like, oh, he's just talking about salary cap. Nope.
Hey, Nate's
Gone.
been kind of
I got
quiet,
to do
man.
another members only show.
Hey, Nate, let me ask you this.
What's up?
Because I seen you kind of quiet. Now that if Maxx Crosby stays in the fold, what direction do you see us moving in? What do you see happening if that happens? Now, either way, right? We can trade Max, but if we're saying we're not going to get the value for him that we're looking for, then I don't think we move him. I'm with you on that point. If
Yeah.
you don't get the value. Now, if you don't get the value, what do you see happening in the draft and all those other future movements?
You know, I think we just kind of stay put. We're just gonna go back to, okay, we're just gonna get Mendoza in the first now, and we just kind of have to reevaluate at the second through seventh round picks that we have available now. Because I don't know if we even go Jacob Rodriguez. I know a lot of people have been saying that we go him in the second, but considering that we have two actual like linebackers now, I don't know if we even go get that guy. I feel like it kind of goes back to now. Let's go back to starting to rebuild our offense again, because now that we have some free agency acquisitions on the defensive side of the ball, I think we go back to, okay, let's go try and build up this offense back again. But it's tough because, like I said, it's really conflicting on how I feel about the Maxx Crosby news. I was really looking forward to that 14th overall pick, but I'm with you, Will. I think Maxx Crosby is more valuable at this moment in time than the 14th overall. I do have high, value for our future as far as what that 14th and that future pick would be. But I think overall, I would much rather have Maxx Crosby for right now. But I really was looking forward to that 14th. I really was, actually.
Well, I just wanted to know, bro, because I haven't heard you say anything. So I had to make sure to get our boy Nate in here, man.
I appreciate it.
I need to get his view.
I was trying to look through some news. I was trying to because
I'm also trying. Mm-hmm.
Nate was the first one to come in.
Yeah.
He came in all shocked.
We're looking. I'm looking through news too. I'm trying to see if anything else pops up, bro.
I was on my live and Jason came in and said something, Jason Downs, and then he was getting ready to go do his show. And I said, no, it's not real. You're busting my balls. And then also my phone rings. I look, it's Nate. I'm like, it's got to be real then. Because Nate's calling me and he knows I'm on the show. I'm like, shit.
Bueno said I emailed the Ravens and bribed them to fail Max.
Wow.
Wow. How dare you.
I'm kicking you.
I did throw the monkey wrench in there, dog.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
We've
But
got here is failure to communicate.
Yeah, no
Some
doubt.
men you just can't reach.
Yo, I do like though the approach that the Raiders are taking, bro. They said, "Hey, the Ravens retracted the trade. We're not going to speak on this. We're going to move forward." Because I'd be like, honestly, bro, this can be a serious distraction to the team. This can become a thing where the team gets distracted and it derails your whole season from the beginning. But them just taking that straight business approach and saying, "Hey, you know what? They backed out. We keep
Tony."
It's kind of the things you have to look at, and I got to respect Spytech for that, because I know right now he's probably like Jeff is right now. Like, fuck, dude. Like, what the fuck? These motherfuckers backed out. I have my plans. I already have things already for the 14th pick. I'm
Well,
already
that's what he
looking-
initially said for sure,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Like, I got
And
like
those
10,
words
15
talk.
people. Yeah, 10, 15 people. But at the end of the day, you know, he's probably like, all right, cool, man. You know what? We already had a plan for this. If we kept Maxx, what was our plan? What are we going to do? What are our movements? What is
I don't know, but we're going to enact them again now.
Yeah,
Those plans were going the other way.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think they're probably gonna have to go back to the trade table, try to find another trade partner. But I think now there's some things that might have to go ahead and be enacted before that can even happen. You might need to go ahead and have like our own doctors come in and do a physical on him and make sure, at least on our end, like, hey, this dude is either he needs more time or he's good to go. This is what our guy said. You might have to have, like I said, an independent doctor come in again, or if there wasn't one, you might have to have him come in, do a physical on him and see how his knee is and give that approval or that, like, hey, this guy's not, this is the timeline or whatever. You might need that. You might need those reinsurances in place so that way Spytech knows how to move forward. And also whoever's going to come in and want to come after Maxx, because I still think there's teams that are going to still want Maxx. I don't think that's completely gone out the window. I don't think we need to go ahead and hit the panic button on that yet. I think you're going to have guys can come in, but the value is now going to be diminished because of this. So that's the sucky part.
That's why Nate's pissed at not getting number 14.
That's exactly why. That is exactly why. I was starting to warm up like every single hour. I was starting to see more and more Makai Lemon stuff on TikTok.
He said Makai Lemon too.
Hey,
I said Makai Lemon on Friday when this first went down.
I was already practicing on Jay's show yesterday.
Like, that's how he talks, bro. Just ignore it.
Oh man.
So yeah, it could still happen. It might just not happen right away. There might be some time. It might it would be funny because I think this year's money is going to affect third day of the league year, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
Your contracts. Third day of the league year, right? So that's on Saturday. Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. So it goes into effect on Saturday. So there could still be a trade partner between now and then, if that's the case. If not, we might have to figure something out on the contract side, but we might be able to go ahead and get some sort of trade picks as far as like maybe a first and lucky bro up there, to be honest with you.
All I know is that tomorrow is going to be so freaking interesting. Like, so freaking interesting. Once 1 o'clock rolls around, I think all hell's gonna break loose, bro. I have no idea which way. If we end up signing everybody, like obviously we have the available cap space, but does anybody feel jaded about it, or does we still want to make trades? Does the trades even go through? Like a lot of stuff is at stake now, considering that this just happened. So I don't know.
What, everybody that's done a mock draft can throw that shit out now.
Yep.
Don't even waste your time right now. I wouldn't even want to do one right now until we know for sure what the hell's going on.
Yeah,
because
my last.
I mean, seriously, if you think about it, right? So if you were doing mock drafts, you were basing it based on what we had already agreed to yesterday to what we're going to sign tomorrow. So you're making your drafts now based on that talent. So you're not going to be looking for certain talent in the draft. You're going to go a different direction. That shit's out the window right now because until those guys sign that paper, all bets are off right now. I don't trust anything right now. But on that note, Will and I do have to go. We've got a show starting at 10 o'clock. I need to do a few things before we get rolling.
Yep.
Nate, Jay, thanks for popping in. I appreciate you both being in here. Savage, thank you for coming in, my guy. I appreciate you popping in here.
Appreciate everybody who pulled up on the channel.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank
you, everybody.
Talk about this real quick. Yeah, see, I didn't plan to go on, bro. I was doing something. I was like building something here, and then like I finished, and now I saw my phone, saw y'all, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? And then I came on. See, this is why you guys got to hit that notification. If you're not subscribe.
1,000%.
Hit the notification. The next few days is gonna be wild, y'all. I mean, it's been wild 2 days. Trust me, tomorrow ain't gonna be no different. So. Hit that notification, hit that subscribe if you're new to the shows. Hit the subscribe on all the channels here. Silver and Black Radio Podcast to my left. My guy LB Raider 10 right next to me. 401 Raider Jeff. Make sure you guys go ahead and pull up for the most notorious podcast in the next about 15 minutes. They're gonna go continue this on. I'm gonna go barring something else pops up in the next few hours. I might have to.
Well, you'll see 3 of us tomorrow night. Myself, Jay, and Nate will be on along with Leo on the Raider Connection, along with Afakasi on as our special guest this week.
Yes,
and
sir.
10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific, and then Nate and I on Thursday. But Will and I will be on in about another 20 minutes again. And I'm 2 for 2 being live and big news breaking. So if I'm live, you might want to pop on and pay attention because it could happen again.
What is that?
Maxx Crosby just posted he's on a plane back. He's going back.
Wow. What is that?
So you're still following him.
This is
Would you
Instagram.
refollow him?
Oh, Instagram? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's good.
4 minutes ago.
Again, thank you everybody that popped in. We got 138 strong in the chat right now. Appreciate everybody.
Oh,
being here.
damn, guys. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
sir.
X too. There's a shit ton
How
on
much?
X for
Under
both
what?
Jay and mine. 137 right now.
There
We
you
were
go.
up to
Hey.
150 a couple minutes ago.
Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking
Thanks for
about,
all the
bro.
super chats that came through. Thank you for the new members that joined up tonight. I will do another live member only show at some point now. Fucking Max and the Ravens ruined my show tonight and had to change it to a regular show. So I appreciate everybody being here, and shout out to the moderators helping out and keeping everything clean. So we'll see you guys later. 15, 20 minutes. Adios. Stay safe. Go Raiders.
Right.
401. 401. Silver and black, yeah, we never fold. New winning roots with a Raider soul. East Coast grind, West Coast pride. Raider Nation, worldwide. 401. Say it loud. 401.